Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. Today guys, we're going to be doing this car, the Ford Fiesta, and we're going to be working on the Vauxhall Corsa, the black one. I'm going to bring it in here, the Corsa, and we're going to do both these cars today, and it is going to be a bit of a painting day to see whether or not, I can actually, do it okay. If not, it's going to the paint shop, both cars, but let's just see how it goes. We have to try things, guys. You have to see if you can do it. It's the only way you're going to learn is if you just keep trying. So yeah, and slight tweaks and slight differentiations of what you're doing has a massive difference in the outcome of the paint itself. I've been watching so many videos, just so many, especially at Grant's body shop. I know he's mobile now, he's out and about, but I've been watching him quite a lot, and the way he's been doing it and setting up, because it's kind of the same. He hasn't got a paint booth anymore. He's on the road, he's on his own, and he's just getting on with it. So yeah, I do think I'm gonna have to get a sort of spray guns and stuff for that compressor. That's definitely going to be a step forward in the actual results of the painting. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes. So as always, guys, if you love what I'm doing, please show your appreciation, subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and drop me a comment at the very end when we're done. And yeah, let's just do it. Let's get into it. Let's do this. Right guys, so as you can see, I've bought the Vauxhall Corsa inside, and we'll be working on this car and that car today. We're just doing the painting and just see how it goes, basically. And yeah, just have a go. That's all we can do. So that's what I'm going to do, guys, is just have a go. So on this side, you can see that obviously I've been starting to sort of sand it down. It does need some work. Needs a little bit of build up here, a little bit more, and then I'm going to get a pen, and I'm basically going to pen around to find my arch where the point is, and then sort of get my block, and then move it back and forwards on the inside, then the back side, and then just get that line absolutely spot on, because yeah, that's what you'll see is that really. So yeah, it's just a case of messing around with it, playing around with it, and sort of spending time on it. And I don't mind doing that really, because it's just another step forward for me really. And yeah, playing around with it is absolutely fine with me. And then obviously we'll just sort of paint this back quarter and blend it in and whatever. So we've got this bit here as well, this back quarter. This I've been rubbing down and got it really smooth. It's really nice. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. The only thing I'm not happy with is that there, which we've got to do. So you can see it's very minimal, very small, but it will, as soon as you paint over that, it's going to show up. So we need to address that and fill that little bit there. This top piece, again, it's really smooth, like really flat. Just got to do this little. This top piece is absolutely perfect. That there is great. This here, again, we've just got tiny little pinholes in it, and I think that's just where like there must be air bubbles in the filler or something, and it's not just it's not and then when I'm rubbing it down, it leaves these little tiny little pinholes. So we've just got to fill those up a little bit, and then rub that back, and then yeah, sort of just prepare it. I've started to prepare it. You can see that it's all been like flatted back. This back quarter, basically, I've run over this whole piece here with a bit of 3000 grit sandpaper, just to scratch it up a little bit, so we can get it ready for paint really, and primer. But again, I'll probably just prime this whole area up here. Like, it's just bridge it, and just do the whole thing. That's the plan. Anyway, guys, that's what I'm sort of looking at. I've been looking at videos, like I said, been looking at Grants, I've been looking at so many different people painting and stuff. There's so many different variations of people doing sort of painting on their cars. It's unbelievable. And the results, I believe the results are better if you use a good clear coat in a can, which I'm going to use a 2K clear coat in a can. It's got an activation underneath the can, and then you go for it. So that's what we'll do. We've also got to do this Fiesta as well on the back quarter, which we'll do. Again, it's pretty much there. It's not that bad. I probably might want to build it up a little bit here. And maybe a little bit there. That's spot on perfect, that bit. So that's good. So we've got a little bit more filling to do on both of these cars. So we'll get that done first and then leave them to dry. We'll work on the areas around it whilst it's drying, and then come back to it and then rub it down whilst it's dry. Obviously got to do a little bit of refurb on these wheels as well on this Corsa. I've done this one. This one's already done. And I've done this one as well. So I've used the spare, and then took off the wheel, and you can see that's been done as well. And we've got to do 2 on the other side. So yeah, very much sort of rubbing down and painting today, guys. Got to do these wheels as well. So we'll do those. So yeah, I'll set you up. Let's get cracking, and let's see what we can get done today. So let's do this. So guys, as you can see, I've done the filler on the areas that we need to do. So that can now sort of spend some time drying. It's only been 10 minutes. It's pretty, it's pretty solid already, to be honest with you. But I'm going to give it some good time to dry. So we'll leave it for now. Yeah, definitely seems like it's going already. I have got the fire going, to be honest with you, and the fan. So like this gives me a nice heat area for working on this car. Yeah, good heat. It's hot out today, so it's not gonna be that bad. So we'll see how we go. But I'm gonna leave it for now, and we're gonna work on the alloy wheels on this car. Just whilst the actual filler is drying, we can jump on something else and get cracking with that. Take the wheels off this side probably. Put axle stands underneath. Get these 2 done at the same time, and then this car, all 4 are complete after these are done. Then so, yeah, let's get cracking. I'll set you up. Let's get these wheels off. Let's crack on with them whilst we're waiting for the filler. So let's do this. Right guys, so that's the alloy wheels, both sides rubbed down. I'm going to clean them in a minute, so I've taken them outside. We're going to crack on and give them a clean. But for the minute, we can work on this side of it. So this is gone nice and solid now. I can't put my finger through it. So it's all good to go. So we can start rubbing this down and then getting this prepped ready for primer, basically. And I don't want to do like all of this primer. I just want to take it to about there probably. But I'm not going to tape it off, because obviously then if you tape it off, it just looks, you see the lines. You don't want none of that. So let's set you up, guys. Let's start rubbing this down. Let's get this ready for a bit of primer. So yeah, let's do this. Right guys, so there we go. That is the first coat of the primer. And yeah, it's gone all right actually. So looks pretty good. It's going to do another coat as well, do 2 coats, and then it needs a rub down with a bit of probably 1500 grit sandpaper, and then 3000 grit sandpaper once it's all dry. And then it'll be ready for a bit of paint, top coat. But for now, I'm going to leave that drying off. We're going to be doing a bit of this in a minute as well. Be rubbing that down, getting that ready, because that's definitely gone nice and solid now. So we can rub those areas down. We've also got these wheels to do. So as you can see, they're drying off in the sun. I've cleaned them off both sides. And they're just drying off, a little bit dirty in the middle, but I think that just needs wiping off, yeah. So I'll just wipe that off, clean that back. But this one, I've already hit this with a bit of filler, but I don't know if you can see, but it just like that there. Look, there's no point painting these unless I'm going to get them the best I possibly can. And there's no point leaving these little dinks like this. So I'll get the filler out and we'll filler these. There's not a lot, there's only a couple. But I want to make sure that it's going to look good. So we'll do that with a bit of filler, we'll fill them in. And then we might as well jump on this one, because this one is absolutely bang on now. A little bit more rubbing on the areas here, just to key it up where it needs it. You can see it's all shiny, so I need to get that off. Key it up, and then it's ready to get to have its primer over it. And we can do that. So yeah, still loads to go on. Still loads going on, guys. Let me set you up. Let's get these wheels Let's get these wheels done here whilst we're waiting for that to dry off a bit more. And then once we've done this, we can then jump over there and we can carry on with that. So, yeah, let's do this. Right, guys, so as you can see, all nice and dry. It's been about 45 minutes since I did that, and I did second coat on this. So yeah, I think we're kind of ready. That's definitely looking really good. So I'm super happy with that. Again, we're just going to do another rub down and prep it ready. And then that's it, we're done. But I can't, basically what it is, I can't hit this with a top coat or any colour until I'm ready for the lacquer, because you have to sort of hit it with the black top coat and then leave it. So I can't leave it sort of days and days and days before I can lacquer it. I've got to do it in the same time. After like sort of 15, 20 minutes of drying time, you have to lacquer it, and I can't do that until I've got this ready. So yeah, you just see me rub all this down, and again, it's really, really good. It's really smooth. So I'm really happy that that's smooth enough now. So yeah, we need to sort of prep this ready for primer. So what I might do is I've still got some paper. I need to get one of those, like, you know, those plastic sheets that they put over the cars when they're painting them in the booth. I need to get some of that plastic sheet, don't I? It's not a lot. It's not expensive, to be honest. I think you get like in a box, in a roll, and it's like 150 meters for like 35 quid. So it's not a lot of money, really, to be honest with you. And if I'm starting to get into a lot of painting and a lot of this side of it, especially if I get a lot of, a paint gun on the compressor, that would be incredible. I think I need to get two guns. I'm going to get a lacquer gun, a small. I'm going to get a small clear coat lacquer gun, and then I'm going to get a paint gun with all the bits and pieces. But yeah, we've also got to rub this down. This was done first thing this morning, so that's really dry. So that can be rubbed down, and we can start getting that line through. It's going to take a bit of time trying to get that line through, but yeah, I'll do the best I can with that, and we'll see what it comes out like. So, but we can crack on with that, get that wheel done, and then, you know, just sort of do the process. That needs 2 coats of like paint, and then it needs 2 coats of lacquer, and that's got to be done on each wheel. So this one and one more to do, and then that's all the refurbing of the wheels done for now. So yeah, I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start taping this up, get the paper it all off, mask it all up, and then we're going to sort of prime that, as well as paint that wheel, and then move on to the other wheel. So yeah, we've still got stuff to do, guys. We've still got the prepping to do. I want to get like this primed, and I want to get this primed as well today if I can. That way, I don't think I'm going to paint this today, to be honest with you. I might leave it to tomorrow's video, and then we'll hit it tomorrow with the paint. So yeah, let me set you up. Let's keep going. Let's do this. Right, guys, I am not happy. Basically, I took all that time to prep it all up. You can see that it's, you know, it's all been prepped up. I really took my time to sort of work things out, think about how it's going to, you know, where it's going to hit, what, all that sort of stuff. And I was really sort of, I was thinking, yeah, this is going to be all right. And then, as soon as I started going through it, you can see the can at the end started spitting, and it's just gone everywhere. Look, it's spat everywhere. So now, yeah, not happy, guys. I just, yeah, I thought, yeah, do you know what? I've prepped this well. It's gonna go really well, no problems. And then this happened. So I've got to leave it now, and then rub it down when it's dry. It shouldn't take that long to dry. It don't take that long at all. It should take 15 minutes, bang, and it should be dry. So, but I'm gonna have to go over the whole lot with some 3000 grit sandpaper or some sort of, you know, sandpaper to get this. Get all the little spots off. Crazy, unbelievable. Couldn't believe it. So, yeah, gutted, absolutely gutted that didn't go for it. This side it's worked out really well. To be honest with you, it's just that back quarter. You can see it there, and there was a little spot here that I wanted just to take it down a little bit because it was like, I think it was lacquer peel or something like that. So I just wanted to take that down a little bit. So I thought, you know what, let's bridge that to that point as well, and make it obviously that corner. But yeah, as you can see, I've sort of keyed it back a little bit on the paint, on the lacquer. I'll probably do exactly the same thing and sort of take it right around the whole corner here. But yeah, absolutely gutted about the other side. So anyway, it is what it is. Let's leave it to dry. I'll have a bit of food, some drink, and then I'll come back. You'll come back. I'll come out. I'll set you up. Let's rub this down and let's see if we can flat it back and give it a good, give it a good coat afterwards. But you can see like the splat. Look at all the splats. Not good. Not happy, guys. Anyway, I'll sort it out. Yeah, I'll come back to you in a bit, and yeah, let's get this sorted out so we can give it at least 2 coats today. That way, you know, this is prepped, ready for paint, all primed, rubbed down, sanded and primed, ready for paint. And then I want this one sort of rubbed down both sides, ready for paint. And then tomorrow we can hit it with the paint, and then we'll hit it with the lacquer. Have I showed you the lacquer? I think I haven't. I just told you about it. It's a 2K lacquer. And you've got like a button underneath, but once you've activated the system in the can, you haven't got long. I think you've got like 24 hours before you could use that can up. So I thought, you know what, if I'm going to do that, use the whole can, let's do it on both these cars. This one's going to take a lot of lacquer, to be honest with you. That one ain't going to take as much, but do the 2 cars together, and then that's the can all used up. Whew, it's a hot one today, very hot. Anyway, let me get some drink and some food, and I'll come back to you and set you up. Let's crack on. Right, guys, that is a lot better apart from that there. You can see. It's just all like spitty. Do you know what I mean? I don't like that can at all. I think I'm not sort of clean out the nozzle, whatever, out of it. Yeah. But at least we've got some primer on it now. So, yeah, hopefully tomorrow, when I come back in tomorrow, we can rub that down and we can try and get this this car and the Fiesta painted. I've got to tape up this area ready for tomorrow, but that area is kind of ready. This side's kind of done, ready for paint. I want to take off this a little bit further, so I'll cut here, tape it here, so we can paint a little bit further on this top of this this roof part here. So yeah, apart from that, apart from that, I think it's all ready to paint. So it just needs a good rub down first. But I'm getting there, guys. Slowly, I am getting there. Because, yeah, I want to just try and do a bit of paint work. See how it goes. That's the next thing for me, really. Now I've got like a dent puller. I could do my own repairs in-house and get the cost down even more if I can, you know. Painting a car, it does knock a massive dent into the actual money that's left, the profit that's left in any car when you're doing salvage. That's why we try and get bumpers and wings and stuff in colour, and bonnets in colour, because it just saves you getting them painted. But when it comes to bodywork like this, you know, you've got no choice. You either you try and do it yourself, or you go to a paint shop. Don't get me wrong, if this don't come out right, I'm not happy, then believe me, this ain't getting sold until I'm absolutely happy, 100%. So yeah, again with this car, if I'm not happy with it, it's going to the paint shop. Simple as that, really. But we'll see tomorrow what it turns out like. But yeah, for now, that's going to be the end of today's video, guys. We've absolutely done loads today on these two cars and the wheels. And we've, it's all that prep work, isn't it? It's all the paperwork, it's all the taping up. It's all that time. It takes so much time when it comes to this. That's why I want to get one of those, like I said to you, the polythene wrap that goes over the car, and then you just cut out where you want to cut out and tape that bit up, and then the rest of the car is done. So I think, going forward, that is what I need to get, as well as other bits and pieces like a paint guns and spray guns and all sorts of stuff. But anyway, guys, that's enough waffling. That's enough for the that's the end of the video, guys. Really appreciate it. Drop me a comment, guys, and give me the video a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Thanks very much, and I'll see you in the next one.